Here are this week's top 10 discussions from the week. Number 10, would you rather? For $25 million, go on The View and argue that a woman's place is in the kitchen. Or be the face of a viral OnlyFans ad targeting middle schoolers. You didn't make it, but your face is on it.
Ooh. I think I'm going to go with the second one, because if I go on The View and say that a woman's place is in the kitchen, I don't think that statement is quite... Would anyone take you seriously? But it's more the five or so panelists coming back at you going, what's your problem, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there and I'm just dealing with it. And I'm just like, no, I've had enough. I've had enough. It's more I just don't want to deal with the aftermath of the whole, like, oh my God, I get it. I get it. Yes, you're right. Women can do things. It's 2025. Go get it, sister. Slay, slay. Like, I don't want that one. But for 25 million, be the OnlyFans poster child that's advertised. But the thing is, I didn't create the OnlyFans. I'm just the ad for OnlyFans sent out to middle school, targeting middle schoolers. I mean, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look, but I didn't do it. I get 25 million. 25 million for it. I think that's the option. I think there will be a viral OnlyFans ad targeted towards middle schoolers using me. But I didn't create the ad. I didn't do it. Do people know I didn't do it? That's the other thing. Are people aware that I wasn't the one that created the ad? That's the big question. So I still think that's the option, though. I still think that's the option. I just got to get the word out there. I mean, I might have to use some of that 25 million for advertising, little campaign, little PA, like public service announcement, PSA. Just go, hey guys, it wasn't me. But I got you in the shower. It wasn't me. But I got Shaggy. I think that's the option. Yeah, you can't go on The View saying a women's place is in the kitchen. Not because I'm wrong. It's the backlash. No, I kid. Option 2, that's the one you pick. Next.
Number 9, would you rather be in the Squid Games or be in the Hunger Games?
Ooh. I mean, like we've talked about the Hunger Games before, and being catnips, evergrants. If you're that hot, you go to the Capitol, you set up your OnlyFans, you get donators that way. Maybe they send you a gun instead of some aloe vera for your little stings. All right, we went through all that. That's how you'll win the Hunger Games. Squid Games, though, I think. Well, with the Squid Games, you're in it for a cash prize. You're in it. It's brutal again, but a lot of it's up to chance. Whereas Hunger Games, it's about your survival and your skills. I think honestly, I don't know. I think I got to go with Squid Game, so you get that cash prize. I want that cash prize. Oh, da ba da 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 da, da ba da ba ba da, la da 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 da. I mean, they've got the banger soundtrack that goes along with it. I think you got to go Hunger Games. If you're playing it smart, you go Hunger Games, because obviously if you win, you do get the wealth, you get all that comes along with it. You get to live in the victor's little quarters there, and you get crappy little district. Plus, you've set up an OnlyFans now if you're catnips. You get that income coming in. They send you a couple of rifles. You're in there. Kaplow. Easy win. Squid Game's a little bit harder. You know, if you've got to play a little dice game, you've got to do this, that, and the other, then you've got to jump on glass panel. Like, I think you've got to go with the Hunger Games. I would rather be in the Hunger Games than the Squid Games, even though the Squid Games has a cash prize. Hunger Games is a choice. That's the easy choice for me. Your catnips, Everdance in the Hunger Games, setting up your OnlyFans, getting the TIG ones out, the TIG old biddies, the Volkswagen TIG ones, we like to refer to them here. That's the easy option. Next.
Number 8, would you rather your genitals make a Windows startup sound every time they get aroused? Or send an email notification to your entire workplace announcing you're aroused each time?
Ooh. All right, I think the genitals making the Windows startup, making that each time when I get aroused. I think that's the way to go. I think you got to do that, because I don't want like company-wide emails going out. Like, you know, you're logging on the next day at 9 a.m. and you see like, oh, there's 3 or 4 emails from Big Sexy over here that's gone company-wide. at like, what, 1 at 9:30, 1 at 11, 1 at 1 a.m., he's getting horny. He's aroused. You can't have that. You lose your job. Unless you're self-employed. We've gone over that enough. Become self-employed. Always pick that option. But you have a boss. So I think you've got to go with option 1. Like, you're not, I mean, now that you're an adult, if you're a kid and that's happening, you're like in the middle of math class or whatever, you're a teenager, you know, gust of wind goes by, you go, whoo, and then all of a sudden the Windows startup music happens. Yeah, I get it. You don't have a boss yet. I get why you would pick that option. As an adult, you're in control of your urges a lot of the time. I think that's the option. I think you got to do that, because it's not like you're hanging out, you know, with your boys and then all of a sudden the music starts. You're going to go with option 1, is that your genitals makes a Windows startup music every time you get aroused. That's an easy one. Next.
Number 7, would you chop off a finger for $10,000? If you chop off a second, it's $100,000. A third, it's $1 million, and so on. How many fingers are you chopping off?
$10,000 for the first finger is not enough. You can't just like you take a pinky, you lob off the pinky straight away. 10,000, not enough. But you go pinky and pinky, that's 110,000. That's not enough either. But then now we're talking 3 fingers. That's inconvenient. But you got yourself $1 million, just over $1 million. You know, I think there is. Oh, I've got it. There's one answer. I mean, if you go those 4, that gives you $10 million. $10 million for those 4. However, what's the cap? What's the cap? The real answer is you lop off all 10. That gives you $10 trillion. You buy yourself some robot hands. You're fine. Then you're partying on a yacht. You've got robot hands. You're like Anakin Skywalker and Luke Skywalker. You're the Skywalkers all of a sudden. And you know what? You could probably afford a lightsaber. You've got $10 trillion. You could buy a planet. Mars? You want Mars? That's yours. I think that's what you got to do. Lop off all 10 fingers, $10 trillion, give yourself some robot hands, and you know you've got the money. So as the technology advances and gets better and better and better with all the AI and everything, you probably get that, like, you know, put that skin texture. You know what? $10 trillion, you just go somewhere else, find someone with nice hands, go, all right, I'll give you a couple of billion if I can chop your hands off and sew them onto mine. Yeah, no worries, done. And all of a sudden, I've bought 2 hands for a couple of billy. I've still got 10 trillion left over, just shy of. I'm fine. Put 9.5 trillion sitting in a bank, earning some interest for you. The rest of it, 10 trillion. Chop the fingers off. That's an easy one. Easiest one yet. That's the only answer. If you do anything different, you've got no idea. You haven't thought it through, and that's why you come here. You subscribe, you come to this channel, chop off all of them. Next.
Number 6, would you rather have sex with the hottest person on the planet once?
Yes.
It was filmed and incredible.
Yes.
And everyone on the planet knows about it and celebrates it. Or have sex with the hottest girl on the planet as many times as you like, but no one will ever know it happened. And if they find out, your penis falls off and you die?
Oh, I think there's 2. There's 2 trains of thought. Okay, all right. Right now, hottest person on the planet in my mind, Sydney Sweeney. I said this to my wife. I said, Sydney Sweeney's so hot. She goes, all she is just like a cute blonde with big boobs. Oh my God. Oh, how dare I? Oh, you got me. You're right. Okay, so Sydney Sweeney, hottest person on the planet. I think if I was younger, if I was like a teenager, I'd be like, all the time, rest of my life. But I've got the trick. Here's what you do. I'm older now. You go the one time, because my Lord, you want to tell all your mates about it. You've got the video evidence. You got the proof. Because ultimately you're doing it. You're getting the kudos. You're getting the high fives. You're getting the loves. What happened then? It was amazing. It was incredible. She can't stop bragging about it. She had the multiple, she had a lot of those, right? All of a sudden, few other girls get curious. Few other celebrities start sliding into their DMs. Oh, what's that? Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Beyonce. They're all sliding in going, hey, I want to go. I've seen the footage. I want to crack. Looks like a bit of fun. And I can brag about them too. And I'm like, sorry, Sydney Sweeney, my lover. What we had was special. Yes, I know you want more, but we can't have it ever again. What we had was special, one-time thing. I'm moving on. I got Sabrina Carpenter. She's sliding into those DMs. She wanting a slice. Whew, she want a little slap and tickle. Thinking about it now. I'm getting excited. I think that's the option. You go one time, because then you've always got that sex tape of you and Sydney Sweeney. It can go around. Everyone knows about it. Your boys are dapping you up. You go, oh my God. Like, nothing you do moving forward. Like, what's that? You pee your pants? You shit yourself after too many red wines one night? Sorry, guys. Go, no, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Remember that time you had sex with Sydney Sweeney and she had them Tig old biddies? She had those Volkswagen Tiguans? I think that's the option. You go the one time. Next.
Number 5. Would you rather? For $25 million, spend 5 minutes roasting Xi Jinping on live Chinese television. Or interrupt the Pope mid-sermon to ask if Jesus would have had an OnlyFans.
All right, so mid-sermon with the Pope, that's to how many Christians and Catholic, how many, oh my God, that's like 1 billion people. That's hundreds of millions are tuning in. And I go, hey, Pope, Your Honor, Your Majesty, would Jesus have an OnlyFans? Am I going to be killed for that? I don't know if I will. 25 million? I'll ask. I might be like, and what would Jesus' OnlyFans look like? Tell you what, put some water into wine. Yeah? Easy enough. Couple of fishies, feeds millions. He'll show us the tricks. That's what he'll do. But I can't call Xi Jinping... I can't make fun of him. I can't roast him on live television, because if it's live television, we're obviously in the same room together. It's being filmed. It's going around the world, probably to China. At that point, I think I can't roast him unless I give him like one of those light, gentle roasts, slightly roasted. Be like, Xi Jinping, was it like? Don't say he looks like Winnie the Pooh. Isn't that the whole thing? Everyone thinks he looks like Winnie the Pooh, and they say that to him, and now Winnie the Pooh's banned in China or something. Like that's a big deal. So you can't do that. So I think I've got to say to the Pope, ask the Pope during a sermon whether or not Jesus would have an OnlyFans. I think that's it. And you know what? You'd subscribe. Oh, if the Holy One? Oh my gosh. If he had an OnlyFans, yeah, you're subscribing to Jesus' OnlyFans. How much would he charge? Not much. He might make it free. He might be one of those free accounts. But he's one of those free accounts. And you know when they're free accounts, they're not showing everything. No. So yeah, he's turning water into wine, but he's not explaining how he did it. So I'm going to say that's the option. $25 million. I can afford Jesus' OnlyFans with that. Next.
Number 4. Would you rather? For $25 million,
Yes.
release a public statement that you've been in a long-term relationship with your cousin for the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Or make a documentary titled My Life as a Proud Incest Baby and screen it at Sundance.
Screen it at Sundance. I think I've got to announce that I've been in a long-term relationship with my cousin. I think that's the only option. Life as an incest, that's going to live forever. Like, I've been in a long-term relationship with my cousin, then you can break up, right? If you announce that, you get your 25 million, you break up with the cousin. You just go, oh, look, man, like I'll give you a couple million. We got to end it now. It's got to be over, right? You made that announcement. Doesn't have to be true. You just make that announcement. To do a documentary, Life as an Incest Baby, and screen it at Sundance, that thing will go around. That will become mega viral. It'll be huge. You can't do that. Life as an Incest Baby is crazy. I think you got to say you were in a long-term relationship with your cousin. You get your 25 million. It's not even weird anymore. Everyone dates their cousins, right? Right? I think that's the option. You just got to play it safe. Especially, you date the hot one. It's fun. Dating hot cousins. They call me Rudy Giuliani. Come here. Hot cousin. Family reunion. Crazy times. But no, all you do is you come out and you say, I'm in a long-term relationship with my cousin, the hot one. Pull them aside and go, it's over. It's over. We're ending it now. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. You've made the announcement. You go to 25 million. You break it up. You cannot do a movie, a documentary, Life as an Incest Baby. Not good. Not good. That's the option. Next.
Number 3, would you rather? For $25 million, go door to door in Salt Lake City asking Mormons if they've tried coke and threesomes.
Yes.
Or write a detailed erotica novel about Joseph Smith and publish it as scripture.
I mean, I assume if I'm publishing that story, it's going to be under my own name. I can't use a pen name. I think just because I don't want to... Like, the thing is, I have no problem asking Mormons if they've tried coke and threesomes. And then they'll all be disgusted and be like, oh, because there's like, you've seen those TikToks of like the people on BYU being interviewed. It's like they're all into soaking and, you know, would you unalive a puppy or have a sip of coffee? And they all choose to unalive a puppy because caffeine and they're not allowed it or whatever. Whatever. So we've all seen those. So I've got no problem asking them that. And they seem pretty peaceful people. They're not going to attack me. But it's going door to door. That actually seems like the worst part. For 25 million, I'm sure I can get by it. But I'd much rather write a detailed erotica novel about Joseph Smith. I think that's the option. Publish it as scripture. I mean, a little sacrilege there, but it's their religion. Then I'm religion. Anyway, I think I'd do that. I get it out there. Just a one-off book there, 25 million. Plus whatever sales I make from the book. They'll want a sequel. You know, Matt Stone and Trey Parker will hit me up. They want to make that a movie. You just know that's what's going to happen. The Book of Mormon 2. Joseph Smith gets horny. I don't know. You don't know. I think that's the option. I think you got to write a detailed erotica novel. I'm not going door to door. That's the worst part. I'm too chubby. I'm too out of breath. Walking door to door? Oh, excuse me. Heather? They've always got one of those white girl names. Heather, have you tried coke and had a threesome? They're going to say no. It's the walking door-to-door thing. Detail-oriented novel about erotica, Joseph Smith, published as scripture. That's the option. Next.
Number 2, you're offered $25 million to do one of the following. Insult Kim Jung-Un to his face whilst in North Korea. Or announce you're gay while in Saudi Arabia through a megaphone.
Ooh.
Which do you choose?
Insult Kim Jong-Un to his face whilst in North Korea. Or announce that I'm gay through a megaphone in Saudi Arabia. Okay, this is tough. I know, I think it's easy. You can't insult Kim Jong-Un to his face. You can't do it. You're there. He's going to be surrounded by military personnel. You're going to be done. Dennis Rodman will punch you. You insult Kim Jong-Un, Dennis Rodman's going to fly through, just bang, give you one of those. All right, 25 million, not worth it. Saudi Arabia, though, like you're not in a crowded marketplace. No. This isn't your Aladdin. No. Is that racist? Nah, it's fine. You get your megaphone, you go to the desert. It's like 90% desert. You go out there into the sand, you climb the dunes, you get a little bit around, you go, I'm gay. No one nearby? 25 milli, baby. Woo! 25 milli. I think that's the option you got to do because, yeah, you can't insult Kim Jong-Un to his face no matter what. He's just going to, you're going to be in trouble and executed. Now, in Saudi Arabia, you can get away with it. You just got to play it safe. You got to get to those, you got to get to the desert because if you're doing it in a crowded area, unless you can like play it off like, I feel pretty and witty and gay. Like as in like you're singing a musical. By the way, I hit every one of those notes then. So yes, I am in Saudi Arabia with a megaphone announcing that I am gay. That is the option. Give me my 25 million. Next.
And number 1, would you rather? For $25 million, stand on a pride parade float and scream, I voted for Trump twice. Or attend a Trump rally in full drag makeup and scream, MAGA stands for men are gay, actually.
Stand on a pride parade float and scream, I voted for Trump twice. I mean, Are the gays going to bash you? Are the gays going to attack you for that? I'm sure you could, like... You're just screaming it. I voted for Trump twice. Like, that's it. But then you could go in... I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I like mimosas with brunch. Like, yeah, what gay people like. I love mimosas with brunch. I love brunch in general. Did the gays take that? Have the gays taken brunch? I want to get that back. Brunch is great. But attend a Trump rally in full drag, makeup, and scream, MAGA stands for men are gay, actually, is brilliant, but they will bash you up. The Proud Boys or whatever, they'll do another storm on Capitol Hill. You can't do that. I think I'm going to stand on a pride parade float and scream, I voted for Trump twice. Am I saying I voted for Trump? Am I saying I voted for Trump twice or that I twice voted for Trump? Either way, I'm choosing that one. 25 milli? I'll donate 10 million of that to a gay cause. I don't know what gay causes there are. If I get 25 million from that, I'll donate 10 million to the gay cause. Promote more gays. That's what I'll do. I'll promote more gays. We need more gay people. We need more gays in our streets. More gays. Or do I want to attend a Trump rally in full drag? No. You're getting shot. You're getting beaten up. I don't think there's as many consequences with the other one. So I'm going to stand on a pride parade float and scream, I voted for Trump twice. Next.